what I'm gonna do? Hide? I can't get away from being black. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
I just felt like I got to go out there, work hard, keep working hard, and keep doing what I need to do to change people from the inside out. And it happened. And
Wow.
now, who'd ever think? I didn't think. I mean, who'd ever think it would sell that many videos? And
Right.
who'd ever think that right now, 40 years later, because usually when things come out, they come out as a trend. But Tae Bo's still around. People love to do Tae Bo, man. Look, I just did a Geico commercial.
Right. I was going to ask you about that.
Right.
Really quick, I just want to say what's going on. A lot of the people that are watching, we got a lot of martial artists. My cousin Keith Collins, one of our black belt brothers, Gino McCulley, another one of your teammates on that 81-82 team, another one of Kim Ferguson's students, one of our guys. And I just want you to know that I tried out for that team that year, and they're laughing, but I didn't. I was up all night. I was pledging a fraternity. I wasn't practicing. And plus, Speedy Wilson and Michael Sledge were in my division. So,
well, you had a tough division.
I had a tough division, man.
Tough division. Speedy Wilson and Michael. Michael
right.
Sledge. Them boys are tough, man.
Hey, man, they took first and second in my division. I would have needed all of my sleep and training. Yeah, them was bad boys.
Them guys could. Whew.
Them New York boys. Yeah, but also I want to say what's up to my brother T'Challa Bengora, dedicated martial artist. So and book author. But yeah, so what's up to everybody watching? But Billy, the Geico commercial, man, I saw that. I'm like, he's back. Like,
man, you know what? It was like my agent called me and said, hey, they want you to do a Geico commercial. You want to do it? I said, yeah, I'd love to do it. I said, what is the commercial about? It was all about Tae Bo. That's what they said. They wanted to do it. They wanted a Tae Bo instructor to come in and do it. I said, hey, I'll do it. I would love to go there and do it. And eventually I ended up shooting six Geico commercials. There's a new one coming out in April.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to that coming out. I mean, I just that's a blessing. What I'm doing right now is I'm blessed, man. I'm just blessed to be able to do what I'm doing.
Hey, Billy, I mean, we knew you, and when you blew up, I saw you on Oprah show doing all that stuff, and now there's a lot of Tae Bo type stuff out there, spin off from that, and I know you got some new stuff coming out. How did you get started as far as once you did the Tae Bo stuff, getting into other things? Because you movies and all that, and I'm asking because there's people coming behind you thinking that is far-fetched. They could never achieve that. And hearing your story, with me having a company, No Negations, we inspire people to get beyond hindrance. How did you push past that?
Well, I think the most important thing for a person who wants to go and be what God put in their heart to be, they got to believe that, know that it's there. I know when I first started off, my thing was all about, you can work hard all you want, and you can do a lot of things, and things might not never happen, right? So I always say, some people got a dream this big, right? But their faith is this big, and their belief is like this. And then when they try to go after something, what gets attacked first is what they believe in and their faith. Because what your challenge is, you don't have it in your hands yet, and that's the faith. I believe that I can do it. I know I can do it. Let me go after it. But what happens to people, detours starts to come up in their life, and then it starts to get setbacks, and then they quit and give up. So I always tell people, I think one of the most important things, if you have a dream, remember the dream that you have. And I always tell people, I told my mom, I want to be a world champion. First thing she said, boy, go somewhere and sit down. My mom couldn't see that. She couldn't see that dream, right? God gave that dream to me. God gave it to you guys. God gave you a dream. You said, I'm going to be on the United States karate team. Look, you made it. So I said, as a person who wants to be successful, you got to keep working hard. You just don't give up. Like now, I work hard every day, man. I get up every day. I always want to be creative. I get in the room, training. I don't sit down and try to be successful. You can't sit down and try to be successful because there's always people out there who want to be in your spot, right? And I believe that God gave this to me. God gave it to me. So if God gave it to me, he won't take it away. I just got to be willing enough to get up and say, okay, what am I going to be doing today? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and go get it. You know, you got to take on just like in fighting. You got to go get it. It's not going to come to you sitting here just waiting for things to happen. It's not going to happen. And I'm not saying that people have to be mean, aggressive. You just have to have knowledge, wisdom, and say, you know what? I'm gonna stay focused on this, and I'm gonna get it, and you will. Says that, you know, I'm a Bible reader, right? I love the Word of God. It says death and life is in the power of the tongue. When I speak out my mouth can come to life. So I watch what I say, because if I'm saying something that's negative, and I'm trying to go for my dream, and I'm always saying this, okay, I'm gonna try, and it's too hard. Oh my God, that's gonna be hard. Then you cannot surpass what you're saying. You cannot surpass your own understanding, right?
Right.
So I always say, get away from that. Let me get on God's understanding and see what happens in my life. And things change.
Okay. Well, really while Darrell got a chance to get his branding shout out there, he got that way to go. Get that branding shout out.
Oh, that's business. Learn that from Ferg.
He got that notifications out there.
I'm gonna have to get you on our podcast too, because we got a Christian podcast. So
yeah, I would love to come on there, man.
Anytime, I hit you up.
I would love to do that. You know, I just got ordained.
All right, good.
About 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 2 months ago, I was elevated to an elder. Yeah, we definitely gonna get you on.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
2 months ago, they kicked me out the church for making a bunch of noise. No, I'm just
you good in the church, man. You bring comedy to the church. Bro.
Yeah.
They kicked me and my cousins out the church. But anyhow, what do you have? What can we? I know Darrell just said that you're coming up with some more things. What can we look forward to seeing you with?
Well, I got a couple movies that I'm getting ready to work on.
Okay.
I'll start shooting the movie in June. It's a little bit of a Tae Bo story along with an action guy. You know, you put a little bit of truth in there, a little bit of fiction in it to make it energized. I'm gonna shoot that in June. And then I'm also going to be shooting a TV show. And also they're thinking about, the Karate Kid show.
Right.
They're thinking about some little things there too. Then I got some new workouts coming out pretty soon. I got some new workouts coming out. I've created this workout. Everybody uses a string of sticks.
Right. The screamer. Right.
So what I did was take it and I put it to music.
Okay.
Okay.
So just like Tae Bo.
Yeah.
So I put together a workout called Dozendo. And it's a workout that you take the string of sticks and you put it to an 8 count to the beat. A funky beat, and you move it, you're doing the sticks.
Right.
You can do it aromatic, do it to the air, or you can do it to the bag. I'll send you guys a video and let you see what the video looks like. It's gonna be an awesome workout, man. It's good for women, because women need to know how to protect themselves, and you can always find a stick on the ground somewhere when you're walking. So I just show the women how using 2 sticks can help you get your upper body together, your core together, how it starts to slim down your arms, how it works your stomach. It's an awesome workout. It's a fun workout, and I'm opening that up. It's going to be 2 weeks. It'll be my first debut of introducing it to the world.
Fantastic. Okay. Hey, are we gonna, man? I want to see you in the Cobra Kai series. I saw that you got a Cobra Kai connection.
Yeah.
Well, they did stuff. They thinking about me doing, Cobra Kai Bo.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I did a video for them. I don't know if you guys seen that.
I saw it.
Well, I did the workout, so now they're thinking about, well, maybe we can get Billy Blanks in there doing something. They didn't really tell my managers yet what they want, but they thinking about something. So,
man, I would love to see you in that part of that Cobra Kai franchise, man. That would be
a blessing. Cool. It would be a blessing to be in there.
Hey, Bill, let me ask this, because we got somebody in the family who does movies. Keith Collins, the second,
sure.
And that whole process of when you coming from competition to getting an agent and getting into the movies, how did you do that? What can you say to inspiring movie producers and film developers and stunt people? What would you say to get started? How did you get an agent? How did you go through that?
Well, I always tell people, I think I got started by I met some stunt coordinators. And they said, "Hey, you Billy Blanks, the karate guy?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Can we have you come on the set of Tango and Cash?" And that's one you got a chance to get in some of the big movies. I got a chance to go on Tango and Cash, and he said, "I want to introduce you to Sylvester Stallone." So I got a chance to meet him, and when I got a chance to meet him, he saw that I had a humble attitude, and he said, "I want you to hire this guy." So he gave me a job being a stuntman, in the movie Tango and Cash. It wasn't nothing. All I did was I was a prisoner, right? All I did was stand by a prisoner cell, but he gave me 12 weeks of work. And when I got that 12 weeks of work, it gave me my SAG card. And then it was what went around Hollywood was, "Hey, Billy Blanks is pretty good on the set. He's a nice guy. He'll do whatever you ask him to do." And when the stunt coordinators start talking to you about you like that, and then the next thing you know, you start getting phone calls. People start calling you. So I always tell people, you know what? The thing that you want to do, if you want to be a character actor or whatever kind of actor that you want to be, especially if you're a martial artist, get some nice pictures, and then also get like a little videotape that you got some stuff spliced together so they can see you in action. And then you get it to, if I was a fighter or a martial artist, I would get it to some stunt guys. You send it out to Hollywood, look in the you can look in the Hollywood magazines and tell you where to sit and stuff like that. And then you stay on them and say, "Hey, my name is Dr. I'm going to be out in California one day and I come by and see you." And people will let you do that. I just think the most important thing is in this business, I just think being humble and letting people get, because, martial art people, sometimes can be like, "Yeah, I'm the karate guy. Look at me."
Right.
And I think sometimes people, especially out here in California, they'll write you off, But if you come, "Hey, I'm Billy Blanks. I was told that I should come see you and ask you about how can I get involved with doing stunts," and that's how I got involved with just doing stunts. And then I was a bodyguard. I became a bodyguard of Captain Bach. And while I was in the Philippines, Don the Dragon Wilson,
Don the Dragon,
on a movie.
Yeah.
That was actually my first film. He found out that I was over there, so he said, "Hey, Billy Blanks is over here. Let's try to get him in the film." So they got me a small part in that movie, and then I came home and I ended up doing King of Kickboxer. And then after doing King of Kickboxer, I did Tango and Cash, and then I did a movie with Morgan Freeman, Kiss the Girls. Yeah, I don't know, Last Boy Scout. Y'all see Last Boy Scout?
Oh man, that's what we was like. I went to the movie because I knew you was in it.
Yeah, man. When
I went to the movies because Hallie was in it. But go ahead.
And when I did that movie, they had like almost 175 professional football players go out for that part.
Really?
And Tony Scott, you just never know. You might be in the right place. It's being in the right place at the right time. Tony Scott had me come in, and he said, because he saw me, how karate people, and they do stuff like that. He saw that, and he said, "Hey, come in my office. I want to see you do some of your karate moves." Now, this is my karate moves. And so he says, "Okay, I want to take some water, and I want to put it in your eyes." So they pour water in my eyes, and then he wanted me to act like I was high. Right. And so, I started walking around the room, you put your eyes out and you doing that kind of stuff. And he went, "Okay, thank you. See you later." As soon as I got in my car, got about halfway home, they called me and told me I had the part. O.J. Simpson, we talking about all these top football players went out for that part and they gave it to me. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty," and it was pretty, a big part.
Yeah.
But that right there, you just never know. You really just never know. You just got to be prepared. So I always tell people, to get into the business, if you're a producer, like myself, I make little movies myself with my cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like for this song, especially the Pro Max 12.
Right.
I take this, man, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I create videos in my living room here because of the COVID. So I've taken videos and I've done my own videos here.
I've seen them on Instagram.
So, and I say, you can do stuff like that, and sometimes people see it and they go, "Oh, let me get in contact with that person." That's how I got the Geico commercial, is from them seeing my Instagram, and then people knew who I was through Tae Bo. But I always tell people that's what you got to do, is to set yourself up where people can see that you really want to do what you say you want to do. And
right.
I always tell people, don't walk into a place saying, "Hey, I've been trying to get this off the ground." I would never walk into a place. I would say, "Hey, I got something I want to do. I come to you because you're supposed to be a person who does these kind of things. But if I don't get you to do it, then I'm going to go to somebody else and see what happens, you know. But you can't go in there, hey, I've been trying to do this for 10 years and never, you know, you keep trying.